Siemanko everyone, welcome back to another Matchday vlog, another European night and another night in Zabrze. Going to be another difficult night for Górnik to overturn the first leg defeat. They couldn't manage it in the Champions League qualifiers against Ferencváros, but they could possibly do it tonight in the Europa League qualifiers. But they have to defeat Hungarian powerhouse Ferencváros. Ferencváros, after winning the league 7 times in a row, surprisingly finished second last year and had to play Europa League this year. And they had to start early with their qualifiers, beating Vojvodina from Serbia and surprisingly SC Twente from the Netherlands. Exactly when I'm doing the intro. But it shows that Ferencváros is not a team to take lightly. A bit of Andor Lore before I moved to Poland. Let's say 15 years ago, before you had social media, only Facebook. Not even YouTube was a thing. Me and a group of friends were following around Hungarian football actually. Like we were collecting news items about players that were playing abroad, trying to put Hungarian football more on the map. So I could say I'm pretty familiar with Fradi. Back then it was much more Hungarian team than now. Now it's a lot more international team. So I'm pretty much looking forward to this game because it's a bit of a nostalgia trip for me. However, I do hope Górnik will win today because you can consider Fradi as the Legia Warsaw of Hungary. Pretty sure it's on the news now what happened last night. There are some groups among them that are known to use tools, but I'm hoping for another very hostile atmosphere. So because of what happened at the game against Fenerbahce, the Torcida stand is closed. However, they're allowed to bring in under 14 kids for free, but I'm sure that the Torcida fans from that stand are around the stadium. Alright, the music is getting louder, you know what time it is. Let's get going, you're jamming. Couldn't really record like I normally do because of the ban. The Tuchida guys roll around, which meant also I couldn't do my half-time review. I would say the first half was definitely for Górnik. They put good pressure on Vradi. That deserved that goal. Ideally, Górnik should have gotten the second goal in the first half. Because with a 1-0 at halftime, you know that Vradi will come back in the second half, get more control on the game, which is what exactly happened. Both teams balancing each out. And yeah, and then you could see that very unlucky goal. And you're running out of time. But at least for Górnik, they're still the Conference League. I don't know against who. And for the Matchday ranking, I have to give it another C. If the second half was just as good as the first half, then it would have been a B tier. If just one good first half and a very average fan atmosphere, mostly caused by the ban from Tuchida. But also the Ferencváros fans were very disappointing. I expected a bit more from them. All that combined makes the game pretty forgettable. But that was it for European football this week. Tomorrow I'll be heading to Zielona for my first ever Speedway Derby. So if you want to know how that goes, you know what to do. Please like and subscribe. And once you have done that, we'll see each other in the next video. Bye-bye.